Joey, bringing you a little bit of career mode. I'm kind of an idiot here. I was planning on recording this, but I totally forgot to record it, so I did the first two races. You have to complete like 7 laps of 2 tracks in a race, which was set in like the previous season to get a sponsor. So I did that. The races were at Kansas and Texas, where I finished 12th and 28th. In both of those races, where Moog Suspension and Steering sponsored us for $5,000 per race. I already planned on. I just got into the Daytona 500 and got through the intro, and then I realized, oh shit, I want to record this. So we missed the intro, but this will be the only one that we missed. Entering the Daytona 500, starting 40th, right dead last. But here we go, the Daytona 500. The super speedways will be short races because I'm not a big fan of them. But all the rest will be about 50% races, but for career. So it'll kind of make it kind of realistic, kind of long, but whatever. It'll be fun. You know, put a little strategy into it. Maybe we can get some wins off strategy and whatnot. Also tonight at 7:30 there will be the NHE_Elite Series. Follow them on Twitter. It's a league that a friend of mine and I run together, or a couple of friends of mine and I run together. So I'll be in the number 88 car in that. So that'll be exciting. That's at 7:30 Eastern time tonight. So if you are interested in that, I'll be just live streaming that test race. Just to see if people can actually drive in the league, because we brought in a bunch of people. We're not sure how the lobby will be. We're not sure how the people will race. So it's just kind of like a thing to see how people will race. And also kind of base off how our rules will be for the league that we will be starting here in a couple weeks for the Daytona 250. Which I think we will be running 50% races, so it will actually be a Daytona 250. But we've been running leagues for, oh my god, since... I've been in it since 2011. They've been running it since 2009 or 2008 when NASCAR 9 came out. I came in when NASCAR the Game 2011 came out. I get in the league with them, and they're good friends of mine. But anyways, so we're gonna get rolling here, starting 40th.
The race is going green. There's the green flag.
I messed with the gearing a little bit, so that 4th gear had a little bit more power because the gear ratios for super speedways are not good at all. But I'm not sure what camera I'm going to use. If you know, I'm a hardcore racer. I love using the onboard camera or the cockpit view camera, but you only have this much you know, room to move. You can't tell when there are people down below you. You don't know because your spotter doesn't actually clear you when you're clear. I'm using this on a PlayStation 4 controller, so I will not be as steady as it should be. Like I said, this is a very low-end car, so hopefully within 14 laps we will be able to hold our own and maybe not finish last. But we'll see where it takes us here as we complete lap number 1. Trying to get to Ryan Ellis's back bumper in the Science Logic Toyota. Really hard to hold your line in this game because, I mean, it's realistic. The car, you know, is supposed to dog track a certain way. And I think this game is made more for a wheel, perhaps. Because it's a lot easier to, you know, you can just kind of hold your wheel a little to the right or a little to the left, whatever, and that's that. While this, on a controller, it's kind of hard to decipher that and make sure you're not turning too much left or too much right, and you end up looking like you're wobbling back and forth. I'm sure you'll see that in some of the guys online tonight in our race at 7:30 Eastern time. But I mean, the game is a lot of fun. I've been looking forward to a NASCAR PlayStation 4 game since the PlayStation 4 came out. And that's been about, what, 3 years now, I think? Wow, Ryan Ellis with the block, but we ended up sneaking past him on the inside. At least we're able to keep pace here. That's what I like. As we're going to try to get around Eric Jones in the number 20 GameStop Toyota. He's going to be a sensation. Not a huge fan of him, but the kid can drive, so... Kind of like I'm not a big fan of Kyle Busch either, but Jesus, he's such a good driver. It's incredible what he can do with a race car.
Still there.
Pushing on the back bumper of Trevor Bayne as I got way tight out of the corner there.
Still
Want to
there.
make sure that we're not overheating. 207 oil temp, that's not bad. Where's the water temp? I don't see a water temp.
Still
Oh,
there.
not paying attention, we almost wrecked. Gotta keep the car clean so we don't owe money more than we get. We got bills to pay here in this race team. So I did choose the number 8, just simply, it's one of Dale Jr.'s old numbers. I'm a huge Dale Jr. fan. You know, would probably kind of guess that with the YouTube name.
Still there.
But this series I'm going to do as often as I can.
Still there.
It probably won't be an everyday thing, but maybe every couple days I'll shoot out a race. Every 2-3 days, because they are half-length races, but I'll do the best that I can for you guys. And so just give me a subscription, like this video, you know, tell your friends about it. We're gonna hop back up here.
Carlo.
Oh, Eric Jones. I'm gonna,
There's trouble in turn 2. Carlo. All clear.
yikes, that was a mess. We had it until Eric Jones tagged us on the left side. Man, Ellis shot out like a cannon. It's like he's in 4th gear already. Alright, well, this did not turn out the way I wanted it to, but it's career mode. You can't just restart. That's not fair. You know, you make a stupid move, you gotta do the stupid move. So that's what we'll do in the career mode. Unless there's like a lag or a glitch or something, that's the only reason that I'd really restart. But you wreck out, you wreck out. You know, you're gonna have to quit the race early, whatever. And Ryan Ellis, we're gonna blow by him. He's probably got damage. We've got damage, but it's not terrible damage. We had him. We had him covered there. I saved the car, got back up the track, gathered it back up, and Eric Jones came in and said, hell no. And sent us for a ride. So be it. We finished 39th, we finished 39th. This will not be a championship racing season, that's for sure. Next season, hopefully. I'm guessing that the gauges probably don't work correctly. That's what I've been told. Jeff Favignano, I follow him almost religiously on YouTube. He's incredible. If you haven't heard of Jeff Favignano, go check him out. He does a lot of Grand Theft Auto 5 stuff. He does NASCAR, simulations with iRacing, and he's doing the gameplay of this game. He does a bunch of stuff. It's really cool to follow him with the games he does and stuff. So that's where I learned that the gauges don't work besides the RPMs. Or as far as I know, that's the only one that works are the RPMs. Which kind of sucks, you know. I mean, you look at your water gauge, which is the upper left-hand corner gauge. You look at that, and you know you kind of expect to see that work, especially since you know your only other is oil temp, and that's not really holy shit, we caught the pack. I was zoning out there talking. I didn't realize that we caught the pack again. This is on adaptive AI. I've never run Daytona, so that's probably why we're catching back up to them.
You're all clear.
I'm gonna split the middle here, see what happens. There we go. That was a good move.
You're all clear.
We split the middle between Austin Dillon and Michael McDowell, so that's pretty cool that they like noticed that and they gave me room. They didn't give me a lot of room though, but 3 wide at Daytona, what do you expect? Catching up with either Casey Kane going down to, ooh. I think he got a little too close to AJ and kind of braked to get off his
All clear.
brake recorder panel. We almost slammed into the back of him. No, obviously this isn't very realistic right now. Passing AJ Allmendinger with no draft while he has Casey Kane behind him. There's no way we would have caught the pack. But, you know, as we go to these tracks and, you know, get the AI will get better and better and better. They're adaptive, so this is my first time ever on Daytona. So they don't know how really I race. Well, I'm not the worst racer. I'm definitely not the best, but I'm all right. So we're gonna make 3 wide again.
Still there.
Ooh, clipped the wall there. Didn't mean to do that. Gonna do a little side draft. Try to pull ahead.
Stay high. Still there.
Try to get ahead of 34. Ooh, side draft a little too close there. I turned down too much and got into him. But we gathered back up. We're still going. Also, the race tonight at 7:30 Eastern Time. I know I'm saying that a lot, but that race will be
5 laps to go.
at Kentucky. That's where our test race will be tonight. We're having a bunch of them. I'll make some. I won't make them all.
Stay high. Still there. Still there.
But Kentucky is, oh, it looks gorgeous in this game. All tracks look gorgeous in this game. They've done a great job. Gonna make it 3 wide on the outside of Jay McMurray and the 78 of Martin Truex Jr. here. It looks like the 1 cleared the 78.
Stay high. Still there.
And we're gonna try to clear the 1. There'll be 4 to go this time by
Still there.
as we enter turn 3. Ooh, I went the side draft and got a little loose.
Still there.
Luckily, McMurray was there to save us. That would have been terrible.
Car low.
There's definitely some improvement that can be put into this game, but overall, it's incredible what they've done with this game. It's just, wow. I've been looking for this game for a long time. I didn't have high expectations. I mean, it's their first game on the next-gen console. Yes, they have NASCAR Heat or NASCAR 15 Victory Edition, but that's just a copy over what Utenics did, and they did okay with their first and second game. Their first game, yes, their first title, whatever, kind of like this. You know, we can't have too high expectations, so I mean that game delivered to me as well, but this game is far beyond what NASCAR 2011 was. But inside line, that was pretty good, so then they just fell off the map. NASCAR 14 was not good, and so these guys, you know, they delivered a game for $20. You know, it's a $20 game. This game is a $60 game. It really is. A lot of people are bashing this game, saying it's not that good. It's not amazing, but I like it a lot. I mean, it just came out 2 days ago, so you can't really expect it. I mean, they can put patches in, make things better. I know they're making a patch next week is when they're putting in a patch. So that'll be cool. See what that changes with the game. One thing I do wish they had was a look around with the right analog stick, so you can look around in the car so you can see who's around you. That's a big part. I mean, just having the mirror. Obviously, you know, real racing, you can look around a bit. You can look around a bit more than this.
2 to go.
But, I mean, you also have a spotter that's dead on. This spotter is alright, but it's not dead on. iRacing is dead on with their spotter. It's incredible. I'm hoping to get a game capture soon so I can capture my iRacing, some of my iRacing races. I run Tuesday nights in the Deep South Racing League. You can look them up on Facebook. I run the 88 car in that league, and that's a lot of fun. Just made the chase, but I didn't make the race Tuesday. My laptop needed updates 10 minutes before the race, so I missed it. That sucked. But still in it. A couple other guys missed it, so hopefully we can bounce back and make the next round of chase and hammer on Homestead.
Last lap.
So we got one lap to go here. We're in 27th, which is a lot better than I expected, especially after, you know, getting tagged up in a little incident there that Eric Jones got into us after I slid into turn 1, got back up the track. He tagged us a bit, put us in the wall. Ryan Ellis, innocent bystander in that. But we might actually, we got the draft off of Bobby Labonte right now in the number 32 Can-Am Ford. Beautiful looking race car. Maybe we can get a top 25. We got a hell of a run here through 3 into 4. Coming out of the exit here, we might have a shot at it. We're gonna bog out here a little bit. I think we might be able to get 26. Not gonna get into them. Nope, 27th. Wasn't gonna get into them for 26th place, but I definitely was gonna try to side draft. So that's the first race, the Daytona 500. We finished 27th with a speed rating of 85. Now is where the fun will begin, because the races will be actually, I want to go into the replay, and I want to go to our incident that we had. Unless it's too far. It might be too far away. I don't know. I think it was on lap like 4 or 5 or something. Starting to make moves through the pack. Actually, might have been right here. Nope. Next lap, I believe. Yeah, right here. Not really sure what led up to that. I'm sure I made a rookie mistake. So we'll see what happened here. Oh, I hooked the right rear quarter panel of the 95 and got into 3 and tried to stay off him. So we had it saved, got back up the track, and then Eric Jones comes up, boom, into us, puts us in the wall, and Ellis just nowhere to go, gets into us, almost flips over. We tag him a little bit, then we get rolling again. So that's that. So we finished 27th. That'll put us, should put us 27th in points. So we're gonna have about 10 grand. We can actually buy our race shop now, or not a race shop, but so we got 14 points. Get 27th in points, just like I thought. Excuse me, sorry about that. Dale Jr. with the fastest lap. I like seeing that man up there. So we'll finish the event and go back to the menu. So, better finishing order than I thought. Atlanta will be race number 2. Hey, thank you, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Oop, didn't mean to go back. Sorry about that. Go to team and garage space. So that is $10,000 and we will have $154 left. So we'll buy that. Wow, this stuff is, at least it's realistic with their pricing. Cool. Alright, so we got ourselves a garage stall. Alright guys, thanks for joining in. Sorry about what I just screwed up. So the rest of the series will be a lot better, I promise. You'll get the video intros before the race and whatnot. If you want to see the create AI difficulty, it says hard, but I know it's on adaptive AI, but we will go to 50. All flags, and accept. Alright guys, we'll see you all later.